Good morning. It's another beautiful day in the marketplace. All right. Thursday. So happy Thursday. Let's see if we got anything going on today. Unemployment claims at 8:30 in the morning. Natural gas storage at 10:30 in the morning. Cool. Cool. So going to be pretty chill day, hopefully. And I was looking at the Dixie, and good morning, Werner. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. Looking at the Dixie this morning, and I was like, shit, dude, this thing's about to drop. So let's take a long in oil. Took a long in oil right in here. And it's looking good so far. Broke through the high of the day, so I expect a little bit of a retracement now for a continuation up. So looking at the Dixie and why I was looking at shorts here. Looking at the move. From November 3rd, beginning of November, from the peak here. Whoops. We had these nice descending highs that we are now running into with a head and shoulders sitting here as well. And we're now creating the peak of the right shoulder for a potential nice drop towards 104 in the Dixie. And so oil longs looked attractive with that. I was like, what can I take with a potential oil sell-off here? I mean, with a dollar sell-off here. I was looking at gold, silver, oil, all long. So I was like, yeah, oil has the most potential because we are creating some divergence here. And we're at interesting levels. Look at this thing go now. All right. Yeah, so I guess we'll start with oil because why not? All at the lows here, expecting a pretty easy stop below the lows. Just looking for a run back towards 75.35, the high of yesterday. It's also the open of 2022, which should provide some resistance as well. So oil looks good to go from here. Taking a look at gold and silver. Should get some longs today, especially if we get a weak Dixie. Have these descending highs. Looking forward to break through here and get a nice acceleration to the upside. First target's going to be the high of these highs here, but the main area that I'm looking for is 1794. This head and shoulders neckline right here. Going to be the major area to keep an eye on for resistance. Five minutes now breaking through this trend line here. Breaking a little early. It's 7:11. Things are starting to pop off a little early today. Oil's moving. Gold's starting to move. So if I can get a gold close above this at this trend line in 3 minutes on the 5 minute, I'll look for longs for then a continuation towards 1794. Taking a look at equities, see what US30 is up to. If we get a weak Dixie, could have a nice pop in the equities today. Basing here, it's pretty strong. Pretty strong area of support. Getting really tight in here on this consolidation. We were trending down here the last few days. And now we're just sitting here pretty tight at the support. So it could have a nice rally out of here. So I'm going to start accumulating some longs to see if we can get that acceleration through. Love to see a retest of VWAP. But that would require this entire move to fully retrace out of from these highs here. So not sure I want to see that weakness, but we are at this double top, so we could. It's a little early also, so it may end up just hanging out for a little bit, but overall has clear stops below these lows. Clear stops below the lows, looking for a run towards 33.9. One second, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. What's going on? What's going on? Good morning, fam bam, the Filipino trader. What's going on, Will? Top of the morning to you, sir. All right, oil. Rocking and rolling. Looking good. All right, yeah, so taking a look at the Dow as I was looking at it before I had to run out real quick. Longs are looking nice. Creating these higher lows above VWAP here. Nice bullish 1 hour close. Came down lower wick. Let's see if we can start rallying out of here. Target for the Dow today is going to be 33,850. Dixie rolling over. Dixie most likely has a nice sell-off today. Once you crack the neckline, it's going to be a nice sell-off to 104. Gold, nice close through these highs here. Gold longs look nice as we closed above through this trend line here. Good morning, Onyx. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Six minutes left in the 30-minute close. We'll see if the Dow can close above this range here. Current point of resistance. Once we close above this range, we should be good for that 33,850 price target. Oil still rocking and rolling. After the 30-minute close, I'm going to look for longs on gold. Gold closes through this trend line here. I'll take a long on gold, see if we can get a rally out of here as well with a weak Dixie. Euro is neutral today. Hasn't really gone anywhere. It's actually been pretty neutral and consolidated the last few days here. Sitting in this tight range. This is an area that we seem to spend a few days consolidated anyway. If you look back in May, consolidation. You look in June, consolidation. The Discord link is in the description of all of our most recent videos that we've posted on YouTube. So if you go to one of our most recent videos, I don't think it's in this description. It could be. Check the description of the live stream. It could be. I don't remember. If not, check the last video that we posted, and it'll be in the description. Yeah, and then so now it looks like we're back in this point of consolidations for the euro. So it looks like it still has some sorting out to do on the daily. Two minutes to the 30-minute close. Have to my wife can't figure out the stroller. She can't figure out how to put the stroller, open it up. So give me 1 second so I can open the stroller for her. All right. Thoughts on the ES today? Let's go over the ES. But I think we have a weak Dixie today. Running into this trend line of descending highs. Nice head and shoulders here. So if we have a weak Dixie, it should have a nice strong ES. These lows. Sitting right under these lows. Very strong area. So with a weak Dixie and some volume, we should be able to get out of here and get going. We're above VWAP, so it seems like we're curling, right? High lows, higher lows, triple bottom here, and it seems like we're now curling to break out. VWAP sloped up. So I think the ES has nice longs today to fill this move from Tuesday. We're just going to need to see it reclaim this price, and then it'll be good. Maybe it'll wait till nicey open with higher volume. But either way, I'd like to see longs in the market today. Main bias is coming from a weak expected weak Dixie. All right, 30-minute closed. Let's take a look at gold. Ah. I'm going to pick up some longs on gold. All right, just picked up some gold longs here. Should respect these lows. And I see that we're creating these higher lows, marching up through this trend line here. So we should have a nice rally. Picked up longs right here. All right, let's see if I can bottom tick this move today. That'd be sick. Main TP is going to be 1794. This neckline, but short-term TP is going to be the highs of this move here. Important market moves today at 8:30. Jobless claims data. No. Yeah, so I mean it's yeah. Right. Not. We'll see. Yes. Let's see how it typically moves off of that. I can't imagine that it'll have a directional bias off that. So last one, December 1st. Let's take a look at the ES. On December 1st. Yeah, so December, I mean, you get a move, clearly. Oh, no, that's 10. 8:30, so off of that move, 8:30. Yeah, no, so not much movement during the day on the last one. November 23rd. No movement on it either. Small blip. So it just seems like you got to remember, how does the market react and how does the market care about certain news events right now? And you can tell by the, how it reacts to the previous ones, and it hasn't really done much off of it. So definitely something to keep in mind when you're heading into 8:30, but I wouldn't expect it to create a directional bias for the day. Although it has been a very dry week on volume. We've had no economic headlines this week. So the fact that it's the first one and one of the only ones this week, people could be just using it as fuel today. So potentially something to keep in mind. A lot of exhaustion in the upper end here, so gold's gonna struggle probably till 8 o'clock, 8:20. Then we'll get a move, is what I'm expecting. So if gold drops the VWAP, I'll add again. However, if it breaks through this low here, I'll probably bag it, because at that point it's not maintaining these higher lows as I was expecting. So if it drops down to here, I'll add, and all my stops will be sitting below this low. Looking for a run up towards 1790 area. I'm gonna probably hop out of my oil play in a second. Had a really nice move off that. Got the rest of my oil. The 15-minute, although I didn't like the closes in the last two wicks, it did close above this trend line here. We came back in to retest this move, so I'd expect this to continue up. It's just, I feel like it's not ready to go yet until maybe 8 o'clock, 8:20. The ES fighting through this resistance here. Dow's starting to break through that resistance as well, kind of leading the way. Dixie still dropping. Looking good there. 4 minutes, no, 3 minutes till the 15-minute close. Coming into 8 o'clock volume. Pound yen seems very choppy today, so I'm not messing with it. Hasn't been the cleanest trader lately. One minute. Looking to add the gold in a couple minutes. A lot of support, a lot of exhaustion down here at the 1783 range. Current hourly has a big wick that in the next 15 minutes it could potentially start pushing up and closing bullish. So if we can get a retest of EWAP, I'll add for sure. Okay. Alrighty. No ad for Tyler. That's fine. I don't need to add, just go up. I don't care. Although I created that nice higher low where I drew that nice little U here. Look at that. It's like I manifested it. This 15-minute for me is crucial. I'd want to see it close back above this area here for me to feel confident in these longs still. Yeah, oil. Basically, here's what I was looking at for oil. Let me see where my entry was real quick so I can be more accurate. Yeah. Perfect. 5 minutes. So entry was around 640. It was an early entry, but it was based off of a couple things. I had first analyzed the Dixie, and the Dixie was at this trend line where we've had these descending highs. Right? So at 6:40 in the morning, the Dixie was right here. We were also creating this head and shoulders here, and the Dixie was sitting right at the top of its right shoulder, like it wants to start rolling over and puking. And so given that, I looked at oil. I looked at gold, silver, and oil. I was like, what has the best potential for longs here if we get a puke in the Dixie? I looked at oil. 4 hour was sitting here with these exhaustion wicks. 1 hour was providing a lot of exhaustion down here as well. We had a nice break up, pull back, consolidating at this area here. If you hop down to the 30-minute, you could tell these bearish candlesticks were getting smaller and smaller with bigger wicks at the bottom, meaning that the sellers are getting exhausted here. And then finally the 15-minute and then the 5-minute. 15-minute had this nice bullish close at this area of exhaustion on the 1 hour. We are creating these descending highs. It'll be easier to see on the 5-minute. We're creating these descending highs. I hopped down the 5-minute. And yeah, something like that. And after as 640, 641, something like that. After we had closed bullish here above VWAP, we had wicked down, started breaking up through here. This was my entry right here. I'm looking for just a nice bullish continuation through these highs, filling this move here. And I was looking for like a really quick impulse move, and that's what we got. Yeah, just based off of the Dixie potentially rolling over, oil wedging in here, looking like it wants to continue. Oil was also printing some divergence in here. If you look at these lows, this RSI, these lower lows, the RSI up here, it looked like it was getting weaker and weaker to the downside, and we were bound for like a nice push up. So that is then what I took, and we rallied through here. It's more or less now hitting where I wanted to see it hit, this area here. And so now it's kind of a similar story for gold. See if we can get the same thing for gold here. I'm just chilling. This oil trade was more of it was sitting at really strong support, more of an anticipation. Okay, I think the dollar's going to roll over. I feel like oil's kind of squeezing in here, ready to move. It's kind of more of like a gut feeling on top of some like interesting areas of interest on the chart. So something I've seen a lot that kind of laid out, stacked up for me. Seven years of chart experience. I still have this like lingering cough. I'm not sick anymore. I have this lingering cough from when I had the flu or whatever it was. Just won't go away. And on top of that, I have heartburn right now from something, so as I expected, gold's going to need 8 o'clock volume, 820 COMEX open to get moving here, which should get a nice move, but just waiting for COMEX open, waiting for 8 o'clock volume. Got 3.5 minutes until 8 o'clock. Volume comes in. We got gold. Let's get moving here. Give us that close I'm looking for. Talked about gold needing to close above this area here to be excited about it. Let's go. Now I'm getting excited about it. There it is, brother. There it is. Let's go. Two minutes. Hang in there, gold. All right, 1 minute. Let's go. Let's go. Now we roll in. $20 seconds. All right. This is going to be a fantastic close in the next 15 seconds. Fantastic. All right, there it is. Great close. Great close. Couldn't have been better. Hourly close nice and bullish through this trend line here. 30-minute close bullish through with a nice wick to the downside. Now we're closing bullish. 15-minute again. Close bullish engulfing. So I think 820 COMEX Open could really give us this nice continuation if we don't even get started before, because that was a great close with some volume. So gold's looking good. Wow, oil really still moving here. Damn, what a fucking breakout this thing was. Didn't even stop. ES finally closed out of this support, this resistance zone that I was talking about. So ES should get going soon as well. Dow looking good for a continuation. Everything's just setting up perfectly for nice moves today. Beautiful. FDX. FedEx. Let's take a look at FedEx. Start on the monthly chart. If I haven't looked at this stock in a while, I'll start on the monthly chart to see where we're at in the overall time frames. Monthly 200 moving average sitting here is really nice support at 147. Weekly chart sitting at a bearish engulfing so far, so it still seems like it has a nice move to fill back up towards 200 on the weekly though. Daily maintaining these higher lows. Still has that gap fill sitting above it. Right at the 200 area. The daily 200 moving average is sitting at 201.94. Looking at the 4-hour on FedEx here. I think we have some more downside to it. So we broke through these highs. Came back below. broke this most recent swing low here. So it feels like we have a little more downside to it. I'd pick some up maybe around like 166/163. This area right here is where I'd potentially look to pick some up for a move towards 200 to fill this gap. Because it is still maintaining higher lows. So maybe we come back down to retest this trend line before we then get going. Overall, I like the continuation to 200. Whether it goes right now or whether it has a pullback first, I'm feeling a pullback first. Personally, maybe down towards 164 and then a rally. But I do like it towards at least 200. I wouldn't look for too much just because, I mean, you're getting some nice movement because it's Christmas, holidays. But overall, the market conditions, are pretty bearish. Looking since May of 21 here, right? Just straight bearish moves. So I wouldn't look for too much, but I do think you can get a gap fill and then also, up to 200. So, but if you were looking for sells, then I like sells overall in the overall move. Maybe shorting at like 200. But if you're looking for current market condition right now at today's moment, today's price point, I'm looking for a rally to 200 soon. Alrighty, gold, nice, pushing above this resistance, looking beautiful. But Will, if you join the Discord, bunch of really, really smart guys in Discord who know a ton about the stock market. A lot of them are stock traders, and they are very good at breaking down charts as far as fundamentals go. I can do technicals all day, but fundamentals for the stocks, a little different. And so I need the link. All right, let me see if I can find it for you real quick. Let me see where it's at. Righty. I don't know if I can post links in. You should be able to hear me. I don't know if I can post links in here. Let's see if it works. I posted the Discord link in there. Let me know if you see it. If not, go to literally the last video we posted, the trade of the day, where it's trade of the day. Tyler takes the trade. And it's in the description. Okay, you see it, perfect. Well, yeah, there's the link to Discord. Very smart guys in there, so definitely get their input. Look at gold moving. Holy shit. Yeah, baby. Come on. Dude, we're just printing money over here. Unbelievable today. Absolutely unbelievable. Oil, a fucking beast. Gold is absolutely ripping. I'm along the Dow, moving really nice. This thing is just unbelievable. You can't fucking stop me. So the link expired. All right, let me get another one for you real quick. Hang on. Let me open up Discord. Invite. Copy. All right, give that one a go. See if that works. Gold, an absolute animal. All right, and it's ahead of COMEX Open. Man, we could get a nice move in gold today, guys. Will, let me see if let me know if that Discord link works. Absolute beast, dude. Wow. Perfect. No problem. No problem, dude. Right, all right, all right. This is great. Right when the jobs number comes out, is Biden's going to deliver remarks at the White House. If that's not a freaking, they're doing that on purpose, dude, that is hilarious. So funny. This is an area gold should hold as support. Strong breakout, and it's breaking through this most recent point of intersection of this descending trend line here. So this is an area I really want to see gold hold for us to continue this bullish move. My entry is in such a good point that like I'm considering going to break even. Maybe not yet, but my entry is sitting right here, I think, right around there. So we'll see what happens going into COMEX Open, because gold could really easily move to 1794, 1793 area. This is this neckline of this head and shoulders, finishing the fill of this move from Monday that we didn't finish yesterday. So it really could get going there. All right. If gold is moving like that, does stock market usually drop? So no, right now, so the way you look at it right now, right, is if gold's moving up pretty heavy, that means that the dollar's most likely weak, right? Because gold's priced against the dollar. So the dollar's moving down, gold's moving up. What is the stock market going to do? Stock market is going to go up because if the dollar's weak, which is a safe haven, it's the safe haven of choice right now. If the dollar's weak, then people are more or less risk on into the stock market right now. And so that means the stock market will rally. That's the way the fundamentals are working right now, that is. And looking at the Dixie is weak. So we should see a rally in the stock market today from what I'm expecting based off of the way the charts are moving right now. Yeah, the dollar index is what I keep an eye on for everything. Dollar index really for me is everything. That's where I get my overall bias for the 15 minutes. Left a little bit of a wick, but it did close above this area here, so that's fine. This zone I have drawn is the area I want to see it close and maintain price above. COMEX open is in 4 minutes. So we should get a nice continuation with that move. And then we have 8:30 volume and then nicey open. Gold could really have a monster day today. I could feel it. What's going on, Meho? Welcome, brother. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day so far. Jobless claims May. Here's what I'm thinking, right? So the jobless claims, you gotta think, how does the market react to certain headlines right now? And I went over this earlier. Jobless claims hasn't really been moving the market. If you look back on December 1st, this is when, where's 8:30? This is when jobless claims came out. So a little bit of volatility, but doesn't give you a directional bias. Back on November 23, I think it was. Yeah. Right here. This is when the jobless claims came out. A little bit of volatility, but didn't give us a directional bias. So I'm not sure we get much of a move. Yeah, we'll get some volatility off of it most likely, but I don't think we get a huge directional bias. I think that we'll get a nice push up today no matter what, is what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Tomorrow is PPI. PPI, not CPI. But still, regardless, going to be a pretty important print to watch. But yeah, either way, I think the market could catch a nice bid today is what I'm thinking. So yeah, CPI usually comes out on Wednesdays, and PPI comes out on Fridays, and PPI is tomorrow. But either way, they both gauge inflation, so it should be a nice print to watch. One minute until COMEX open, so we'll see if we can get a nice popsy wopsy in our gold position here. Yeah, the show at 1 right now. We're temporarily. I guess you didn't watch our video we posted, did you, Mo? Shame on you. We are taking a temporary break on the 1 o'clock show for a couple of reasons. We're trying to make it better. There's a lot of things we could do a lot better with it. We're trying to make it more productive and informative, but we're also, January, we're launching with our website. So we're trying to get a lot of things in order right now because we're on the clock. We have 4 weeks. We're 4 weeks away. So we're trying to get our website. Thanks, Mo. Go watch the effing video. It explains everything, but we're launching with our website in January. So we're trying to get that done real quick. And then come January, we'll launch with a better show at 1. So we'll be back in January at the shows, but we have a lot to do right now to catch up to the website launch. So COMEX Open came out. Looking a little bullish right now. Let's see if we can get that continuation with gold. Yeah, dude, we're trying to get big. Like, we want to be known. You know, we're not. Look, here's the thing is, we have so much knowledge to give, and we know the market's so hard to stay consistent and beat. So we want to get big to help people. We honestly I know how life-changing the market can be. I know how life-changing it's been for my family. And so I want to help people. And so we're trying to get big for that reason. And so we're trying to launch a website. We're trying to, have a better show. We're trying to just get more out there so we can actually help people. And yeah, so we're just the goal. All right. Come on, gold. Let's get this popping. Let's get this popping and going, baby. Come on. How you doing, Mo? I have been missing everybody in the show though. How you doing? You doing all right? Catching those trades. For those of you who didn't see the news, the Keystone oil pipeline is shut down from a leak in Nebraska, which is one of the reasons we started seeing this extra momentum in oil here. That wasn't the breakout, but that was a move that gave us this extra second leg in this oil move here. Get gold going. Mo, I don't like we are moving down on the 10-day moving average. We could be selling, not today, but could be selling towards a new low sometimes next year. Oh, 100%. I'm with you. I do think we have a nice pop or something today, but overall, I think we could have a nice drop still in the market. Do we see new lows? Probably. Maybe, but regardless, I do think we have another really steep pullback coming for us. So, yeah, but it's going to, it still has some time to set up. Maybe after the Fed, and like you said, come next year, but let's see if we get that Santa rally first. All right, gold's coming up into these previous highs here soon. So let's see if we can get that nice continuation through just towards 1793. I might need to get out of my Intel puts. Let's see what Intel's doing. Oh, wow, dude. Those puts. I don't know where you got in, but those have been looking fire. But as far as the Intel puts, yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. In a very, very, very heavy area of liquidity here. Even extending it over very heavy area that we've seen a lot of pivot points. So where it came down, this is the monthly chart. So looking at the weekly chart, Yeah, I mean, look, you've had a great run on those puts. Great run. So definitely keep an eye on it, because if this weekly creates a higher low and starts like kind of basing here, could be an area where, you know, it's come so far. It's down 62% from the highs. Now it could definitely go lower, but the risk to reward on this one, I mean, I've imagined you've already made a lot on it. But I don't know. I'm not in them, so that's just I'm chirping from the sidelines here. But it's entering, regardless, it's entering a really strong area of liquidity. I like SMH here. Oh, he's here. SMH. Semiconductors. Oh, yeah, dude. I like them long. Are you talking about long? Because they're looking really nice long. Holding this trend line here. Broke through. Flagging right above this trend line. Yeah, dude. Semiconductors look really nice here. I'm liking them a lot. And you have a very clear line. Clear stop loss. We give up these lows and head back down, dude. The clear stop loss. I really like the semiconductors here. The only thing that's like something to keep an eye on is we're rejecting the 200 moving average right here on the daily. But we are holding up. So if we could start holding up and accumulating and breaking out, great. But that's the only resistance I see right now, is that. Just to trade one asset. You're all over the place. Dude. I have people asking me questions. And plus, why don't you worry about yourself? I have been very consistent for the last, you know, how many years in the markets. So I'm good, but I appreciate it. You don't have to worry about me. You worry about your own trading. If people are going to ask me questions about charts in the chat, I'm going to answer them, okay? So pipe down over there. You can hop out of the chat. Shorting SMH is shorting Buffett with this TSM. Yeah. So semiconductors look good. Plus, Hans, if you got to understand, everything's interrelated. If I'm going to trade gold, oil, and the indices, you got to know what everything's doing. It's all interrelated. It's all risk. It's consumer risk. What are consumers buying? What are, you know, how's the big players playing? It's all interrelated. So if you don't know, if you're trading gold and oil and don't know how the stock market or the dollar works, you're only going to be half successful to where you could be. So you're only limiting yourself. It's hard to make a living off this market, though. Yeah, Mo, it's definitely, I mean, look, that's why only, what, like 5% or 10% are successful? 5%. It's just, you know, it's because it's so hard. It's hard to make a living. Absolutely. Better have a second job besides the market's a hobby for me more than a job. Nah, it's my only job. I mean, look, if you're part of that top 5% who can consistently pull a lot of money from the market, I mean, you don't need a second job. I mean, it's for me, it's a waste. Because you're just, the whole thing with the stock market for me is the freedom, and I like it. Yeah, can't be a one-trick pony. Exactly. If you have one wife, you must have two to understand the other. Oh man, polygamy. That's right, polygamy in the markets. Oil's just not stopping. It's hitting that 75-35 mark that I was looking at. We have forgotten about 30 seconds. We have the jobless claims. Can't wait till I reach that freedom. Yeah, dude, don't give up, dude. It took me a couple years to be consistent, but I mean, it's just the freedom, dude. Like, my wife doesn't have to work. I can go travel whenever I want. I'm only on the charts from like 6 to 9. It's just it's amazing. That's why it's like you can never give up and follow through, because this thing is just, it's a life changing. All right, guys, let's see what the numbers come out as. Oh, moving down, jobless claims, going to get some volatility as expected. So after that initial drop, I expect us, here we go, to push up, because you have that initial drop, shaking hands, shaking the weak hands out, algo driven, and now we should start popping up. But what are the numbers? The numbers came in. Let's see what the numbers came in as. If you know, if it'll load, I'll let you know. Yeah, because you know, we're trying to watch the charts here. Okay, all right, jobless claims came in at 230,000 versus the 225 previous 230,000 estimates. So came in line. Came in line, nothing new. So my US30 longs are looking good right now. I mean, long US30 popping up nicely here. Gold kind of neutral now, but it should continue up. It's kind of just chilling. The ES. So yeah, ES should be going up. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, popping. Not much moving off of it because it came in line. So it doesn't really change anything in the market. So overall, the ES should still continue up. Gold just kind of chilling. So positive price action here. I guess tomorrow will be big for PPI. Yeah, tomorrow should be a good day for sure. It's going to be a lot more important than jobless claims, at least. Anything that indicates inflation is going to be important in the markets. There we go. Starting to get that move in gold here. Looking good. Gold just needs to break through his previous highs and we'll be solid. Here we go, and it's breaking now. Gold should continue nicely here. Looking at things, I think CPI, PPI would be down this month, maybe significantly. Yeah, it should be down. I think it'll be down. Significantly, I don't know. Maybe not, but it should be down. A gold take profit sitting right around. My gold take profit sitting right here. Right here. That's where my gold take profit is sitting. Right. Take off these purple lines here. So let's see if we can grab this take profit here. It's gotten too sexy for me. Yeah, dude, gold's looking fucking sexy. We got some good deals with baby off Black Friday. Awesome, Mo. That's awesome. When's it due, by the way? I forgot already. So exciting. Good for you, man. Happy for you. I missed out on so much more money in oil. Fuck. February 6th. Oh, dude, February 7th is my birthday. I hope it comes on the 7th. That's awesome. Super exciting. Right around the corner.
How about those apples? 3 for 3 trading today. Anyhow, hopefully it doesn't, like, prematurely run before the market opens. Alright, I can see.
What's the Dixie doing? Dixie dropping. Good. One thing to keep in mind on is this neckline here for the Dixie.
All right, let's get into the charts here, guys.
All right, gold. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get us a run through these highs. There we go, baby. Come on. US30 running towards my take profit as well. Oh, hit my take profit in gold. US30. Oh, and US30. All right. We are out, baby. Solid fucking day, guys. Everybody give yourself just a round of applause here. I mean, that was fantastic. So I took out my US30 longs here. Right in here. Gold, just took out my gold longs at this 5-minute resistance here. Dude. Ty, do you think it's wise to open a chop broker account like long-term resistance? Oh, absolutely. 100%, dude. 100%. Get a brokerage account for the baby. I opened up one for both of mine. Well, I opened up one for... I opened up one for the one that's born now. The one that's going to be born, I'm opening up soon, I guess, when she's born. I would highly recommend it. Because, dude, if you put in, like, they'll be like have a lot of money by the time they're freaking 18. Like you're setting them up for some success. Here your Dow trade, yeah. Let me go to my Dow trade. So here's what I was looking at. Obviously, you know my analysis on the dollar. I was looking for shorts in the dollar, so I was looking for longs in the Dow. If you look at this, consolidation we're doing right now, we were creating higher lows, and this higher low right here at 5 a.m. a lot higher than these previous retested ones, sitting right at above VWAP. So it seems like it wanted to curl up. And so I felt some more strength in the morning here because our higher low was a lot higher than the previous ones. And so looking at it here, this previous resistance, strong area of resistance that we had rejected at 3 in the morning during London session, pulled back, retested VWAP, and started running. After it broke through these highs, created a very higher low. I wanted to take a long here, but I didn't see it. And so after it had a ran and pulled back slightly right here is where I took the long at. So I took the long right here because at 7:15, I didn't want to see the market pull back all the way back to VWAP because at that point it's retracing this breakout. It's doing a pretty deep retracement on the higher lows, and we might be just chopping around for the day. I didn't want to really see it come all the way back. So I took a long on this pullback right here, expecting this rally out of here. And this is what we got. So that was my idea on that trade, and we got it. I mean, it was risky, obviously, taking longs right at this resistance here. But if you understand the way the market was moving with these higher lows, VWAP as support, and we were wedging into this area here, it felt like we were just bound to just break out, and we got it. So, and the Dixie was very weak, and the Dixie was giving us strength in the market. Especially if daddy makes a few gold and oil trades in there. Yeah, exactly. Dude, the baby wants daddy to freaking trade the market for him. I'll send him over to the investment account, but just hop in there real quick and trade gold and oil for the baby. SPY bounce towards 399, 400 today, you think? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think we could hit 399 today. No doubt about it. That's exactly pretty much where I'm looking at for it to go today. So, yeah, 399, 400 looks like a good price point for me for the day. But dude, look at this. You look at this trade in gold right here. Look at this. I longed it right here. Oh god, let me just look at my account numbers. Oh well, yeah, it's whatever. Everyone's seen my account number. Oh well. I longed it right here. And I almost bottom wicked it. And I top wicked this take profit right here. And then you had the Dow trade. Again, here's my trade. Took the long right here as we were at the same thing I just broke down, and it just took out my take profit. These eyes here. Oil. Here's my oil trade. I took it off way too early. I left so much money on the table. Here's my oil longs exactly as explained earlier, and just took it off way too early. Like as I was breaking these highs here, way too early. What else? That was all the trades today. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Solid ass day. Damn. See how much money I made. So let's go to. All right. Let's look at this. History. Custom period. Let's look at today. Look at that today. Look at that, baby. Solid ass day. 21. But yeah, so would expect a gap fill it open for sure. So, but all right, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Solid day. Oh, JT, what's going on, buddy? Missed out on some good trading today. Solid ass day. So, all right, guys. It's been a pleasure. This has been a great morning. It's been a pleasure. Inspiration. I hope so. That's what I'm here for. I'm trying to inspire and give out my knowledge and teach. So that's what I'm here for, man. Have a good day, everybody. Mel, it's been a pleasure seeing you again. Born Alarm, JT, Pablo, Werner, Will, everybody out there. It's been a pleasure, seriously. So Onyx, fam. Appreciate it. So, good job, JT. Good stuff, dude. But I'll see you guys. Have a great weekend. Have a fantastic weekend. And, yeah. Peace.